Hello dear YouTube-vidents, welcome to my judge, yet another channel for tech. Today I bring you a cool stuff. This weekend I went ahead and installed the new version of Windows 11. Somehow I thought that after jumping from Windows 8 to Windows 10, Microsoft would be rolling out versions 2 by 2, but I was wrong. The new version of Windows will be Windows 11. I had access to this new Windows through the Windows Insider program. I will show you how to do that if you want to tinker with this new version of Windows that is in the very early stages of development. Let's see the look and feel and the new cool features that Windows 11 has. Okay, dear friends, so let's see how is this new Windows version, Windows 11, that Microsoft is going to release soon for public usability. So here I am with my computer off. Let's see how, because I want you to see the whole experience. I'm going to turn on my computer right now and wait for it to boot. And there we are. This is the new version of Windows. It's very similar in this part to the Windows 10. The fonts has changed. These fonts that shows the time in the computer are a bit different from the Windows 10. It shows an image here, a background image that changed, I guess, with the different season of the year. Here it offers like a description of this background image. Here it has a new thing that in Windows 10 we didn't have. Is it allows to vote for this image whether it likes or not. It's like as if the image were a post in a social network. We can see that it shows here down here the battery level and the network connection status. If I click on the image, it will show me the users that are available to log in this machine. In this case, I have the administrator and my John Doe user. I have sign-in options because this computer allows me to log in with my fingerprint or a PIN or password. Here in the bottom right corner, let me, if I can clarify it a bit more, it has three icons. In Windows 10 those existed too, but the icon changed. Icons for accessibility, to power on and off, and the network status. So let's now see. I can log in this Windows 11 with my credentials, the one that I have in Windows 10. So if I put my fingerprint on the fingerprint reader, it will start my session and will show my settings and files. So let's now see Windows 11 from inside. Well, dear YouTube-vidents, here we are inside our Windows 11. So let's see how it is. The first thing that we notice is that the taskbar has come to the center of the screen. Many people have said, oh, that is a copy of the Mac OS from Apple. Maybe they have some UX UI designer from Apple, but well, the point is that now the Windows start menu has gone to the center, and particularly me, I am very used to click on the bottom left side of it. Sometimes I even come like very fast and click here in this corner. I have to get used to click the center of the screen. Let's see what the new taskbar looks like. Here's the taskbar open. It's more or less similar in some aspects. The first thing that I see is I have direct access to the most used or important applications of the systems. I have Word, Excel, the application that I most commonly use. In the bottom side, I have the most recently used documents. Each of these sections have a button where it says all applications. For example, I go and I see a similar menu to the one that I had in Windows 10, showing a list of all the applications installed or available for the system. I have this back button to go to the main view. If I go to more in the documents section, I will see a list of the whole documents that have been recently accessed. And in the very bottom of the taskbar, I see that I have on the bottom left corner, I have this my avatar for this account. If I click it, it allows me to perform some actions related to my account, like change account settings, lock the screen, or sign out. And I also have the other users that are available for this computer, in this case the administrator. On the bottom right corner of this taskbar, I will see the power button that allows me to sleep, shut down, or restart this machine. In the very top of the taskbar, I see a search input similar to the one that I had in the Cortana here, or when I open the taskbar in Windows 10, I can start typing and it will open this or a similar search box. You have noticed already that it changes from the real start menu to the search menu, this magnifier icon here. It does it automatically when I just give the focus to the input box for search. If I search on something here, for example, I want a Visual Studio Code, then it will show me the results here to a quick access to this application. Let's continue seeing what else is new in this Windows 11 taskbar. The other thing that I notice is that I have here this desktop button with which I can add different desktops. In this case, I have desktop 1, that is this very distinctive desktop background for Windows 11. If I go to the desktop 2, I see rather that I have the one that I had in Windows 10. The other thing that you notice is that the applications that are open here are not open in the desktop 1 and may be different. Even if I close the application here, for example, if I close the Word or the Google Chrome browser, won't be available in the other. Let's for example open the Word here. It took me, this is something that is bad if you notice. Not sure if it's taking like the Word as a global application, but it took me from my desktop 1 to desktop 2. Let's open, for example, this VLC media player. Hopefully this is gonna stay in this desktop. Let's go to the desktop 1. I see that I don't have the VLC media player open here. It's kind of weird. These are errors that this system still has. Remember that as I said in the introduction, this is a product that is not ready for release, so it's not like in production. They are like releasing this for preview and for debugging. There are several errors that I can show you. For example, one thing, I don't know if you noticed this, if I go to this desktop 2, you can see that this file explorer, this window explorer, has this black background. Meanwhile, the other things are in light theme. In a moment, we're going to see when I switch the themes that for the black theme, everything's turned black, and this I did it previously, and this like is maintaining the background for that. This is an error of the operating system, obviously. Other thing that I can show you is that when you open this contextual menu, in this case for the desktop, you right click over the desktop, you can here add new items in the desktop, for example, a new folder or a new document. See all the options that it has, but if you do that very close to the right edge of the screen, and you try to open, in this case it went good, but if you try to open this new item menu, it opens like downwards, and it's not showing all the items. Is like overflowing the screen. And if you try to go, if I try from here to go to add a new folder, the hover event that I generate when I move the mouse pointer to point the folder makes the contextual menu to lose the focus and disappear. And I was trying to, oh my god, I cannot add a folder from here, but well, this is an error that should be corrected. Hopefully Microsoft people will notice and fix that soon. And well, regarding the desktop, I showed you that you can have two different desktops. The other thing that we see in this new taskbar is this gadget menu. In Windows 10, we were having this gadget in the taskbar here, just in the left side of the clock. Now we have it here. We can go to this, open this, and we can see several gadgets for weather, for financial. If you scroll down, you will see a feed of news with different things that if you may be interested, you can go over those. And the other thing that I want to show you from this taskbar is that you right click over the taskbar, it will show a button for taskbar settings, and with this you will be able to, for example, if you don't want to see anymore these widget things, you can turn it off and it will disappear. You can also activate a touch keyboard. If you have, for example, a laptop with touch screen, or you are working Windows 10 from a mobile device, you can activate this touchbar keyboard, and it will give you access to a tablet-like keyboard that you can use in case that you have, as I said, a touch screen device. Let's go over the themes. That is a cool feature of this new Windows version. In this personalization, you can come to the settings, and you will find this menu, or you can type in the search themes, and it will take you to where you change the themes. See that it's not opening a new Windows, it's just redirecting the same Windows that was open in the settings home to the themes. For example, I can change the theme to this dark themes. It's almost instantaneous that it makes the change, and everything will turn dark. A cool thing of this is that even the word will turn dark to the dark mode, so it's pretty cool. It's very widely used, the applications with dark themes. Even the Google search is now offering a dark mode. WhatsApp, I think, is offering also a dark mode, and many other applications are offering dark mode. So with this, everything's or almost everything changes to dark mode. Even this, as I mentioned, the Windows Explorer. See that the Windows Explorer in this case is dark, and everything has turned dark. When we turn back to the light theme, everything should change. So the thing that we were seeing here in the desktop 2 was obviously a system error, because it was showing like this canvas, this part of the Windows Explorer in black, meanwhile the other things were in the light theme. So this is a pretty cool feature, having the chance to have all the applications in this dark mode. And the other things that I saw in the video, if you saw the promotional video of Microsoft, is when they say stay productive, they show that you can give different layouts to the application. It was kind of hard for me to find that things. Well, first let me show you that in this Windows Explorer, we noticed that the icons changed. In the Windows 10 version, we had all these folders. Some folders had different icons, but in general we have like this yellow plain folder icon. In this case, they are like given different look and feel to the overall experience in Windows. Other thing that you can see is for example, I am here inside. Let's go inside. This Microsoft folder, and then you can see that the ribbon menu that we had, that we're used to, disappeared, and they changed it for like kind of action buttons for this folder. And for example, if you want to change the way you view the icons here, you see this new menu, and here you can set, like, for example, I want to see medium icons, or I want to see details. And the other thing that you see is that you have these three dots here, in which you can access more actions for this folder. For example, if you want to go to the options, where you can change several things, like if you want to view the hidden files, you will see this new small windows here. If you notice, the Windows layout also changed because these have now like rounded corners, something that in Windows 10 we didn't have, at least with the built-in theme, with the original theme that the Windows 10 has. And other thing that I want to mention is that I have seen, I don't know if this is a general thing, but if you come, for example, if we want to right click over this hard drive, this C hard drive, you will see a new the same contextual menu with a new look and feel. Things look different, right? It doesn't have the same items that the previous version of Windows had, but if almost all the contextual menus had at the end this show more options, if I click this, I will see that it will pop up the same, exactly the same contextual menu that I had in the previous version in Windows 10 and the previous versions. Again, if you click it, will show the same options, just with that new look and feel, because for example, the colors and the rounded corners are different from the previous versions. And what I was mentioning before is that they, in the promotional videos, show that you can give different layouts to different application that you may have. So let's open several applications here. For example, I want to open this browser, this Google Chrome browser. Then I also want to have Word open, and if you want to give different layouts or lay out the windows in different forms, you go to the maximize button that you have in your, or every application has. Hover a bit over there, and then it will show you the options to organize the windows in different layouts. For example, let's try this of three squares or 3 areas, and it will allow you to, Word will be in the left side, and then to select the application that I want in the right upper side. For example, I want to have the settings here, and then in the bottom right, I want to have, for example, this Google Chrome. And with this, I have this layout. In Windows 10 and previous version, I guess we can always give this layout, but in this case it's like more automatically done, or it provides an automatic way to do this. Then you can, for example, maximize any of the applications here. For example, if I have this browser here, I can maximize and do whatever I'm going to do here. And I don't know if you have noticed, but in the taskbar appears a new application, but it doesn't have any icon. If you hover over this application, it will show you at the end an application called group. If you select that group, then you will see again the layout that you had at the beginning, that you gave to the applications, right? Or you can always come to this maximize button and click over here, and it will arrange the window again in the corresponding area of the layout. Regarding application compatibility, I can tell you that it's pretty straightforward. I upgraded from Windows 10 to Windows 11, and all the applications that I had installed are running just fine. I have several applications like Docker, Visual Studio Code, Postman, and all those applications run just fine. Obviously, the applications like Microsoft, the suite of Microsoft Office will run just fine because those are Microsoft products. Regarding the web applications, those, for example, if you use Slack or you use Facebook or any other web application, those should run just fine because those applications rely more on the browser that you use, in my case Google Chrome, and not in the Windows operating system, so the applications will run smoothly. And regarding the Windows Insider program, if you want to give it a try to this new Windows version, you can come here in Google and search for Windows Insider program, and log in with your Hotmail credentials or your Microsoft credential, and with that you will accept to subscribe to this Windows Insider program. With that, then you can come to your settings, particularly where you have the updates. Here we have another thing that is failing in the system. And you have here the Windows is inside the program. You will have to log in with your Microsoft credential to be subscribed to this. And in Windows 10, in this part where you see the updates, when you check for new updates, if you subscribe to the dev channel, because you have different channels in the Windows Insider program, you have like dev channel, beta channel, and release preview channel. The dev channel is the one that gives you access faster to the new things that are going to be released, because being you a dev, you will be able to deal with errors like this one that we showed and report to the Microsoft the different issues that the product that they are trying to release has. The beta is like when the product they want to release is more mature and has been already tested a lot for many other people, so it's a more refined version of the application or the product. And the release preview channel is like you have access to the product just a few days or a few weeks before the official release of the product. In this case, if you want to try the Windows 11, you have to select the dev channel, and I recommend, if you do that, to do it with a hardware, with a computer that does not that you do not use for your daily task, because otherwise you will have to like reinstall the Windows. More likely you will have to reinstall the Windows 10 again, and I'm not sure if we can make a rollback of this Windows 11 and go back to Windows 10. Okay, dear YouTube-vidents, this is what I have to show you regarding this new version of Windows, the Windows 11. If you have any question, if you want me to go over some specific details of this Windows version, I'm going to be using this for a while. So let any comments, any concerns, or any suggestions in the comments. I will be happy to answer any question that you may have, or even improve the video to add more new things to show to you. I am Diego. This is yet another channel for tech. I hope you have liked the video, and see you in another video.